back. We're back in the factory. You and me, living our lives, living the dreams we always dreamed of. I know the dream I always had was of being rained on while swimming, or not swimming, fishing on top of a raft where I'm fighting for my survival. Although, to be fair, I reckon we're not really fighting for survival that hard anymore. I think things have sort of chilled out a little bit, if we're being totally honest um, about the situation. It's not like that bad. TBH. Now, what I will say is it's kind of all about context, right? It's all about context. I don't know if you have sort of ever considered this, how strongly context affects your consumption of any given moment of art, of just a moment in your life. But context, I think, is one of those things that's sort of underrated in the amount of what's the word I'm looking for? It really affects you in such a profound way, I guess I would say. Oh my God, is that a big island off in the distance? Do I even wish to mess with it? No. If it was like a special island, I would. But today's all about fishing. So for instance, you look at a thing, you watch a movie on the movie screen versus on TV. I rarely, after having watched a movie on a movie screen, have as like critical an opinion, at least immediately afterwards, as if I watch it on the TV. If you're watching this, just me bopping around, hopping on top of a raft, sort of going off on weird tangents. If you're watching this, you and your partner, they're sort of oh, you like watching this? What? I don't really understand. I don't get it. And you both are sort of forced to sort of pay attention to me throughout my ramblings, in their totality. You would probably not enjoy this very much. However, maybe if this is on the second monitor and you're kind of half paying attention to it while doing a project that really you should have your full attention for, but you're not giving it because you're I can multitask, I can listen to a thing and work on a project. Then maybe you're thinking, hey, this guy's pretty entertaining. This guy's pretty funny, actually. Maybe not, but imagine if that were true. Think of it. That would be great for me, at least, at the very least. Um, it's just one of those things. If you go to a big art museum and look at the paintings they got on their wall, they're surrounded by white. They're giant. They're in huge things. They got little tiny gold plaques in front of them, and you think, wow, these must be important. Whereas if you see a painting in someone's garage sale or in the back of a antique shop, you're probably going to be oh, this is probably some sort of garbage or something. It's not really very important, but it could be. Imagine if it were important. So context is everything. I watched Coco the same year that my grandpa died, and it had a profound effect on me. Now, do I think Coco is an incredible movie? I think it's pretty good, but is not good enough to have the effect that it had on me as a result of the time when I watched it. So context is really, it's huge in a lot of situations, Are you in a good mood this morning? Are you did you eat something tasty for breakfast? What are you feeling in your life? It's a big thing. Context, yeah. No, I'm not going over there because I'm too busy fishing. I have to fish. I have so much fishing I have to get done. And also, I'm kind of hoping to find one of those little cool islands so I don't have to fight a big bird just to live my life. Now, admittedly, it probably would be a good idea for me to go over there because I would get trees and stuff. But then I always wonder what the trade-off is, whether I'm just missing out on I mean, I know I can get like metal and stuff from like treasure chests, so it's gotta be worth it, I would imagine. But then there's another part of me that's like, I can use this time to fill up these bad boys, and I can just buy those things later. Potentially. So these bad boys in here. I wish it would take shark heads, honestly. It would be incredible if it would. I think some of the other stuff you can use does. Now, I should also really be keeping a hold of plastic and wood for the short term, at least, because I need to build a little... Actually, maybe I should get started doing that. Or I'll finish out fishing, that way I can clear out my inventory. Yeah, the trading station's like way on the other side. It's just not worth it to get into a whole thing over one little island. I've got days and days and days of playing this game still left, you know? No point in getting all bent out of shape now. Any eggs over here? Chicken? Go. I swear to God, just go eat some grass. Am I still going with the wind? I am. Stuff real quick. Make sure we keep the old inventory. Or I guess it's sort of like our boat's inventory in a way. I'm gonna put some eggs in here as well. And my econ is gonna get all these fantastical fish I found. That. And then I'm gonna put away these bad boys because I don't need them presently. And then I'm gonna go pick up a hammer. My hammer. And then we're gonna build ourselves out from this side. Oh, shit. God damn it. I really fucked this right off the bat. I need something. Wow, that was bad. That was simply terrible work on my part. I need nails as well. I said. Nails, dang you. Wow, I need a lot of those, huh? Okay. Hey. Alright. Is this wide enough for my purposes? I guess I can always make it wider, huh? Let's go pick up a little more stuff. trying not to dip into the reserves too much. And then, what do I need? It's like 2 more plastic. Great. This is a start, I think. This will be like a good starting point for me to build what I need. Which is... need... Under what? Under other, maybe? Biofuel reactor. Okay, some metal, a bunch of plastic, and some rope. Oh, I do not have nearly enough plastic, huh? Okay. So I'm gonna put you right here. Alright. Cool. And then I would like a fuel tank, which is also a ton of plastic, huh? That's fine. We will collect plastic shortly. I mean, look, we've already got a decent amount. How much plastic do I have? Oh. I don't know why I was worried. Okay. These... Wow, it really, like, settles right in. Actually. Can it just attach? Okay, this requires honey. And just raw... I remember, I think I can use my shark heads for this. I believe that to be the case. And is it true? Oh. Oh, and look how much they're worth. At the value. It's incredible. Okay. Now, I need honey. And I will need to make more honey as well. This is going to be a whole operation. This is going to take a lot of work, frankly. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? This is a little behind the scenes that you're going to get to see. Which is, I forgot to, or you're not going to get to see, you're going to get to listen to me. Because I forgot to name the previous video. If I don't do that, I will get confused when this video shows up in that folder. So, just listen to the soothing sound of the water while I quickly do something. Wow, I can't believe I got to day 60. I didn't even, like, notice, really. Ah, look at all this plastic that has arrived. See? Everybody thought I was crazy, but look at what I have procured for myself. Oh my god, jeans. Oh, honey. That was what I was after, wasn't it? How much do I have? Oh, I don't have any, do I? How do you make honey? How does one create honey? Oh, I bet. Okay, hang on. I know what I must do. Research table, research table. Oh, I do know how to make honey. Does it require glass to make honey? No. No way, bro. Oh, God, that's so much honey. Okay, wait. Use your brain for a second. Because if we need honey, do we need honeycomb to make beehives? We do not. So I'm free to use all the honeycomb I wish to make honey. This is fine. I'm not to be punished for such a thing. So we will make honey. Cool, not bad. And then I will place honey in here. Is it possible to... I might be asking for too much. Can I just... must I use a tube to get one to the other? How does this work? You have raw food, you have honey. We're gonna figure this out. You and me together. I'm carrying just a bunch of lion dishes on my person for no reason that I can think of. Let's just use up the last of some of these batteries. Great. Is that a fancy island or just a regular one? Hard to tell from far out, but it looks kind of regular to me. Where's the next place on the list? Caravan Town. I suppose it doesn't hurt to see where that is. Because imagine if we're headed right for it. We are not headed right for it, huh? Well, that's fine. Eventually, either the wind will turn that way, or I'll get this whole situation sorted out. I may, in between episodes, do a little research on how honey and stuff connects together. What the deal is with that. Do I need to make a bunch of these? How does this work? How does this function? I know I will need more honey. And I will need a way to get raw. So I'll need to produce honey and raw food in large supplies, presumably. And ideally, if we can just have the, the stuff go from one place to the other, then I won't have to do much aside from just putting the honey and raw food in once in a while. I mean, I guess eggs may eventually be a pretty good source of raw food. Waste of water to drink it. I have watermelons on me. Moon's setting. Day is rising. I think we all know what that means. It's time for another episode of this to end. Time for you to go out into the world. Live a real life. Before you go, you're gonna watch me just quickly kill a bird. Watch me kill another bird. Not because I like to do it, but because I must do it in order to complete an achievement in a video game. Not like to harm animals, and yet, here I am, I must do it. Wow, a lot of stuff. Okay, well, Have a good one. See ya. Bye.